Good afternoon. Well, please continue enjoying your lunch today that is being sponsored by GroupTools.com. Group Tools takes the mystery out of planning your group travel. Group Tools provides you the ability to launch your next group trip and help you each step of the way. So please help me welcome Bruce Amick, co-founder of GroupTools.com.
Hello, welcome everybody. You enjoying the chicken? It's pretty good. So Group Tools is software to help you organize, manage, promote, and more importantly, get the money for your group trips. But before I go in a little further, I want you to meet Jennifer.
This is Jennifer. Jennifer has a problem. Jennifer volunteered to organize the next group activity for her church. She realizes that there are notices to send, reservations to track, payments to collect, suppliers to pay, itineraries to send, due dates to track, and on and on. With over 400 active members of her church to contact, Jennifer is incredibly overwhelmed. Then Jennifer remembers hearing about Group Tools. Using Group Tools, Jennifer easily uploads her email contact list and sends out a survey. 75 people respond. 40 want to see a play. With Group Tools, Jennifer sets up an itinerary and with a few clicks sends out every invitation. Every church member loves that they can accept the invite with one click, log in via social media, see details of the trip, add guests, and pay online. Jennifer loves that this is all being handled automatically by Group Tools. Through Group Tools, Jennifer tracks RSVPs, sees who's bringing a guest, who's paid, and how many spaces are left before the trip is sold out. Payment reminders, updates, and itineraries are sent out automatically by Group Tools. Jennifer's trip fills up quickly and easily, and Jennifer is delighted. On the day of the trip, Jennifer relaxes, enjoys the show, and is excited about organizing a field trip for her daughter's class. Take the work and worry out of organizing group events. Use Group Tools.
Okay, so we made that video back in July, and we just only recently launched at the beginning of this month. And guess who the name of our first customer was? Right, exactly. Jennifer from Delta Airlines brought a group of flight attendants to see a Broadway show, Come From Away, which is a beautiful, beautiful show you should see. But with Group Tools, because I know that video went pretty fast and there's a lot of features that we have. So with Group Tools, you can import your contacts, the people that you want to send invitations out to. You can create a survey, find out what people want to do, send the survey out to them, and you can track the results. Pretty simple to do. The survey is really easy to both create and for the respondents to fill out. Then you can create an itinerary. You can create an itinerary of anything that you want. We're not forcing you to use travel. You just need to do something that has some sort of a date in it. So you can do a community meeting, or you can do a hotel, transportation, activities, whatever you want. So it's very flexible. You create the itinerary, you can add more activities. We've got a couple of partners that we're working with, and we'll be adding more in the very near future. Hotel Planner is our lodging partner, and they have phenomenal group rates for hotels, but you can use any kind of hotel lodging supplier that you use. Any contracts that you have, you can just enter that information in. Very easy. You can preview your itinerary as it goes along. So we kind of format it in a nice fashion so that it both looks good on the web and also looks good on phones or on tablets. So it's very easy to create a very nice looking itinerary. You can upload the photos that you want. You can put in the descriptions that you want. And of course, you can put in the pricing, what your cost is, and what the price is that you want to sell it for. As I mentioned, you can add lodging, you can add different room types, you can add transportation. You can build out this itinerary with as many activities as you want. You can even add, if you have like souvenir things that you want to give away, like a gift bag or t-shirts or water bottles or things like that, you can also add that in as something that is mentioned in the itinerary, or if you want to charge for it, you can add that as well. And the important part is we allow you to connect to a couple of different payment processors. So if you are a commercial organization and you have a Stripe account, you can use that. We can set you up with a Stripe account. It's a very simple process. You can actually invite people and start collecting payments while the onboarding process is happening with Stripe. They're very good about getting you started and allowing the payments to come through to you while they're finishing the approval process. So you don't have to wait to get approved to start using this. We also use WePay. It's one that's meant more for individuals that are nonprofit organizations or community centers. And with WePay, it's similar to PayPal. People can pay with a credit card, or they can pay with their bank-to-bank ACH payments. It's all automated. It's all controlled through the system, and very easy to do. You send out your invitations. Again, this is not something you have to connect to anything else. It's all done within Group Tools. You go through your contact list and you select who you want to send it to, or you can just select to send to all of them. They get a nice invitation in the email. You can also post to Facebook, so we give you a link that you can directly post to Facebook if you want to if you have a Facebook page for your company or for your organization and you want to put your event on Facebook, you can do it through this. You can just copy the URL if you want and put it in a text message or send it in a Facebook direct message, which I discovered maybe a year ago. Sounds like Dad, really? He unfriended me. Oh well. I still know how to pay his bills, apparently. So we've tried to make it as easy as possible for you to promote your trips and your events through any media possible. So email, text messages, Facebook, Twitter, it's all there. It's all available and easy to use. Now, we did have a member of the group travel family here who's at our first table who tried this software out back in June when we were still finishing up development, and she felt it was pretty good. So Catherine from Travel Cats thought that this was a pretty good system that was totally revolutionized group travel, and I hope she's right there, but thank you, Catherine. Okay. So it's outrageously expensive, as you probably guessed. It's free for 2018, and then starting in 2019, if you're a nonprofit organization, it's $3.99 a month. If you're just a professional organization and you do less than 12 trips a year, it's $11.99 a month, and if you do over 12 trips, it's $24.99 a month. So it is pretty reasonable, and we kind of feel that it will pay for itself in the time that you save in trying to keep track of who's booked the trip, who hasn't booked the trip, who's paid you, how much have they paid you. All of that is taken care of inside of Group Tools. So we're sending out some invites because we have a couple of fam trips that we're using Group Tools for. One of the fam trips is, and we're sending it out to all. Sorry. But one of the fam trips is for Encore Resorts in Reunion in Kissimmee. Angela Cooley is from Encore Resorts here. And we're inviting people to come check out the resort and also their new resort, Margaritaville. So there's, look in your emails for something from Group Tools, because we'll be inviting you to some pretty fabulous things, and we'll also invite you to a demo one-on-one online so you can get started and get going with Group Tools. And that's it. I didn't run out of time, I just ran out of things to say. All right, so thank you.
Well, thanks again, Bruce. We appreciate you for sponsoring today's lunch. You have some great resources for all our members. I'm sure they look forward to hearing from you and your team. So let's give Group Tools another round of applause for sponsoring today's lunch.